Right, it's full time then, guys, and we've lost the game on penalties after extra time, 2-2 to score, and we lost it by 5 penalties to 4. The last penalty taker was Tammy Abraham, and unfortunately for him, he didn't find the net, and Liverpool win the UEFA Super Cup. And I've got to tell you, although I feel really disappointed and upset right now, I think you have to say we were superb tonight, really superb, and proved a lot of people wrong that were doubting us. We've got a really good side, make no mistake about it. We had the ball in the back of the net 4 times tonight, you know, so, and we had the majority of chances. I'm not saying Liverpool didn't have chances. In fact, on one occasion, Kepa made an absolute weldy. Gordon Banks, shades of Pele in 1970. Not quite like that, but it was a brilliant save, just a brilliant save. And we were great. I mean, I think Frank picked the right side, didn't he? And Kepa was superb, absolutely superb. Aspie. In fact, I can't fault any of them. Emerson, Palmieri, Samore when he came on, Zuma, I thought he grew in confidence, Christensen, Janino was just like a little magician out there, brilliant he was, Janino actually, and Kovacic, great performance, Pulisic, fantastic, felt gutted when we hooked him off, Mason Mount when he came on, superb, Olivier Giroud, done everything and more, led the line, went down the channels. His goal was superbly taken, and Tammy Abraham he had a good game. He had a really good game. He was just really unlucky, you know. And we were just when he stepped up with that last one, me and Dave were just looking at each other, what we made, just thinking, fucking hell, just score. But you kind of knew it, didn't you? You knew it was like that was the way it was going to turn out.
Yeah.
And Galo Kante, fuck me, immense, absolutely immense, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And it was just so disappointing because I think we've done enough. Pedro was brilliant, wasn't he? It was everywhere, Pedro, you know. Yeah. And I thought we were excellent tonight. Anyone that watched that game as a neutral can't look at that and say Chelsea weren't magnificent. We were magnificent. And we should all feel extremely proud of our team tonight. Although we haven't won because of penalties. Like the Manchester City performance last season at Wembley, where we were clearly fantastic and deserved to win, but it's just in the hands of the gods when it goes to penalties. You know, you don't. It's a lottery, a complete and utter lottery. And Liverpool's penalties, there was 2 or 3 where Kepa got hands on it, and loads of things like that happening tonight. You know, just so disappointing and upsetting, and because they put so much in, you know, not just 90 minutes, but 120 minutes. I mean, and I felt the game grew, didn't it? You know, grew. I think had we gone 2, we got our second goal, Pulisic, the one that was disallowed, that was, if we'd have gone at 2-0 at half time, you know, but then criminal, you know, within 2 minutes of the second half, we let them get back into the game, and we knew as soon as they made that substitution, you know, oh, here we go, do you know what I mean? And then we were rocking them for about 10-15 minutes. But then we got our composure back and we got our passing. And it was, you know, I'm really proud of them tonight, do you know what I mean? But so upset for them, you know? Really upset for them because that would have been our 7th European trophy. And it's been denied, you know, on the lottery of penalties when it's all gone against us, you know. But I think Frank, you know, we watched the, just prior to the penalties being taken, and all the Liverpool faces were all like tense, you know, but the Chelsea lads were all laughing and joking, weren't they? And, you know, and you could see probably pressure off because they'd done all they had to do. They took the game not just 90 minutes, but 120 minutes. And we played against a really good side, you know, and be interested to see what Jurgen Klopp says, because there's a lot of shit being spoken about our team at the weekend when we all know we played fucking better than a 4-0 defeat. And that tonight, I felt we were just unlucky, and but we could be extremely proud of our young players. We've got some great players, haven't we? I mean, look at the maturity in Mason Mount, and he was a lucky sign, lucky, wasn't he? Do you know what I mean? And even his penalty right at the end just smashed it, didn't he? But we look so much better with Angolo Kante. And let's have it right. We've got Antonio Rudiger was on the bench tonight. That is a massive plus for us. And Willian, as well. And then we've got players like Callum Hudson-Odoi, who's in light training now, and it's not going to be long before he's back, And then, of course, Ruben and Reece James, another player, with massive potential. I just don't think you can't be anything but proud tonight of those players. But it's disappointing that we're not sat here elated with, us being the winners and winning a trophy. Because I think had we won that, and all the pressure in the world would have disappeared for the rest of the season. But last season when we played Man City, there was a lot of criticism about our team, wasn't there? Do you remember? We had just come off a 6-0 defeat, Man City, 4-0 away defeat at Bournemouth, and everyone was expecting the worst. And we took Man City on toe-to-toe, didn't we, in that League Cup final? And from that moment, we almost became of age, didn't we? I just felt we were a better side, much more solid, but, and you could argue that'll be the case after that, because we've proven you don't need Eden Hazard, to play football like that. I mean, obviously you want him, but the point I'm making is there's so many really decent, thoroughly good performances out there to sit there and build, and feel proud, But there you go, guys. I'm not going to say defeat, it's not a defeat. It was 1-1 after 90 minutes, 2-2 after 120 minutes, and 5-4 on penalties. You can't get any closer than that. It could have been anyone's right now, as I say. Liverpool are celebrating tonight, but it could have very easily been Chelsea, So that's fucking football, and that is the lottery of penalties, unfortunately. But until they come up with a better way, I can't think of a better way. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. There you go, guys. Thanks for watching, and check out a video I'll be putting up. I don't know if it'll be tonight, might be tomorrow, but it's just basically extracts of us watching the game. And anything you want to chip on there, Dave, just before I go?
I just think if you think about when Klopp first came in, it took him, a year, 18 months to start to put a side together. This is the second game that they've played under Frank Lampard.
Yeah.
They're playing a completely different style of football, attacking football, with a whole bunch of youngsters. Yeah. And they've matched the European champions toe-to-toe for 120 minutes.
That's right.
I mean, that is outstanding.
Two very, very difficult games.
Yeah.
You have to be very logical when you're evaluating that game on Sunday against United.
Yeah.
The first 17 minutes, we bossed them.
Yeah.
And they got a penalty, and fair and square, and they deserved that penalty, and they put it away and 1-0 up. But then after a 10-minute wobble, we come back again, and we were unlucky. We hit them both post and bar. And in the second half, we were good again until we had a collapse. We had a little mini collapse.
That is what you're looking at there. Is a world-class team in the making.
World-class team in the making. They're only young.
You've got to give them credit. They went toe-to-toe with the European champions, and they lack experience.
Yeah.
And they're playing a completely different system. That is definitely 100% a world-class team in the making with a world-class manager. There's nothing else nobody should deny that. Whatever they do this season, they will only get better. They will get better and better and better, and they will win that league. And they'll win the European Cup. That is definitely a world-class team with a world-class manager, and I don't care what anyone says, that is a definite fact.
Well, there you go, guys. We heard it from here first. Dave, is saying, I think he's right, you know. We've got some really good quality players, very young players, and I think the whole world saw them tonight, and if anything, they've come of age. And head up, you know, Tammy, it's just the way it goes, you know what I mean? Someone's got to miss, haven't they, you know what I mean? Okay, guys, thanks for watching, and as I say, watch out for the reaction video. I might do a little, I might actually do a recording actually of Dave, get his thoughts on the game. Was just on his own. And I'll speak to you soon. Up the Chelsea, keep your chin up. Don't let the haters fucking get to you. Feel proud. And keep the blue flag flying high.